What is your favorite sex scene in the Bible? That one where the two sisters get the dad drunk. Their mother is still salty about it. You're underselling it a bit. They got him drunk, and proceeded to start a whole country from their offsprings. And this was right after he offered them and his wife to be raped by the village people. Raped by the village people. Your navel is perfectly formed like a goblet filled with mixed wine. Between your thighs lies a mound of wheat bordered with lilies. Your breasts are like two fawns, twin fawns of a gazelle. Song of Songs 7:2-3. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister, and said unto Jacob, Give me children, or else I die. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, Am I in God's stead, who hath withheld from thee the fruit of the womb? And she said, Behold my maid Bilhah, go in unto her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. And she gave him Bilhah her handmaid to wife, and Jacob went in unto her. And Bilhah conceived, and bare Jacob a son. TLDR, wife and husband spice up their sex life by letting the husband fuck the maid while the wife watches. Maybe she joined in, it doesn't say. There's an old dude who had two sons. Both had the same wife and both died because God didn't like them. So the old dude's daughter-in-law disguised herself as a hooker and hooked up with the dude without revealing her identity. She later had a reunion with the dude and had children with him. Yikes. That one where David cuts off and skins 200 dicks. The fact David gathered twice the amount he was asked to bring makes this even better. A normal person would be like, alright, that's all of them. Let's go back and get this stupid ass fetch quest over with. But not David. He cuts off 100 foreskins then goes, you know what? This is fun. Let's keep going. The king was probably horrified. Not sure it counts as a sex scene. But there's a verse where some women reminisce about some men who are hung like horses and combed like donkeys. There's surprisingly little mention of Song of Solomon in this thread. My estranged father and his second wife had this as a reading at their wedding. God knows why. It was in a church too. And from memory the lady who was giving the reading spoke the wrong bit and was saying the weird sex stuff. I still remember that awkward quiet laughing from everyone. Funnily enough, it wasn't the weirdest thing that happened that day. It was later in the night when my dad was giving a speech and toasted his new wife's dead first husband with a comment along the lines of thanks for dying cause then I got to marry her. His kids were there as well. Such a bizarre day. My favorite one starts at Genesis 19. Snake peek. Come on guys, don't rape these angels. That's rude. Rape my virgin daughter instead. Don't know about that, but being fucked by angles sounds like my last geometry exam. Edit, I meant to say angels. Man, that was a crazy exam. The one where the dude pulls out, and God is like, bruh. I made sex end like that so you could make more people. Then God kills him or something. It's in the Old Testament after the Torah but before Isaiah. The quote is spilled his seed on the ground, which always gave me the impression he was whacking it while staring God defiantly in the eye. I took a class in college that broke down the Bible as literature. Discovered way more sex scenes in the Bible than I ever realized. The one where a teenager cheated on her fiancé and was so scared to tell him she said she was visited by an angel of the Lord who impregnated her with the Savior of the universe. The one where the sister was taking care of her sick brother, he ate her, and then he faced no consequences when people found out. Isn't that just a lovely tale that keeps your faith strong?